Hello, everyone. John here, and welcome back to another installment of the ExpertGate interview series. Today, we have the privilege of speaking with Godwishes Mazivisa, a visionary statistical analyst and entrepreneur who has made remarkable strides in data-driven decision making, particularly automotive and energy sectors. As the managing director of Wishtag Motors and a seasoned econometrician, Mr. Mazvisa's expertise lies in leveraging advanced analytics, machine learning, and data visualization to solve complex challenges and foster innovation. Thank you for joining with us today, Mr. Mazvisa. Your contributions in fields such as energy forecasting, econometric modeling, and business leadership truly really stands out. Now, to start, could you share a brief overview of your professional journey and what inspired you to specialize in data science and econometric modeling?
Thank you so much, sir. I'm Godwishes Mazivisa here from Zimbabwe. I'm a data scientist and I'm an analyst for the Zimbabwe Energy Regulatory Authority. Since 2016, I joined the authority as a graduate trainee up to date, where I'm a statistical analyst. So, what motivates me to do data science is that I did my first honors degree in statistics, and statistics is more about dealing with data. And as you can see that we are moving in a world of technology. Everything is moving to artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I've decided to move my skills, to enhance my skills through the use of data science and machine learning. Uh, we are dealing with big data nowadays. Every day we're collecting data in the energy sector, and we are moving green everywhere now. We are moving renewable energy. Everything is changing. So I have an interest in the this sector because it is almost every day. We are using energy every day, and we are facing challenges. So I use those skills uh, to address some challenges in this world.
Wonderful. Look, Mr. Masvisa, your work really highlights the importance of applying to, real world challenges, such as you mentioned, sustainability and, machine learning and operational efficiency. It's clear that you bring both technical expertise and quite a visionary approach to these problem solving. Now, building on this, as you work with ExpertGate, what types of projects or collaborations are you most excited about? Are there specific industries or sectors where your expertise could create the most value?
Yes, yes, especially in the energy sector. I'm also good on using information and data analysis tools such as Python. I'm good on using Python. I'm good on using Arab programming. So I can also train Arab programming and Python for modeling energy statistical data. I can do also some forecasting. Recently, I did a forecasting of the impact of the changes in the exchange rate using the US dollar as a common currency against the local currencies for the effects of the changing of crude oil prices and the variables such as inflation, exchange rate, to see that either whether the exchange rate affect the price of crude oil prices. So I did some of the researches, the econometric modeling, and I also do some forecasting, be long-term and
Oh, okay.
short-term forecasting for the energy, which help some companies, be the government, for the budgeting purposes. As you can
Okay.
see now, there's load shedding in different countries, especially in Africa. So the predictions can help us to see either we are going to have electricity or energy alternatives in the future or not, and we are able now to plan where to go. So now we are going on the renewable energy such as solar to just complement the issue to do with electricity. And you
Oh,
say,
I
as you
see.
can see, in terms of the weather is changing now. So we also do some studies to see the changes in the weather conditions now. Uh, how does it affect our electricity and petroleum sector in the world? So you
Oh,
do
I see. I
collect
see.
data. Yes, you do collect data and analyze to come up with the solution.
Well, I'm sure your expertise and research, and especially into with data analytics on these fields, will be invaluable for research collaboration purposes, and more so on consultation, and or, when you create perhaps a short course, to teach others of these kind of strategic statistical modeling and methods. Now, Mr. Masviza, as you understand, at ExpertGate, we reinvest 50% of all of our profits into education and training initiatives, focusing on Industry 5.0 and underserved communities. Now, what innovative strategies would you suggest to maximize the impact of these efforts, particularly in data-intensive sectors like energy and sustainability?
Yeah, in terms of energy and sustainability, maybe we could invest some of for the money for the training, which is what we can say, maybe some of the free trainings, maybe here once or while a week, we can do some of the free training for those who are interested. There are a lot of people who want to learn, but they don't have even resources. So maybe we can identify those type of people, the people who are not employed, who are not self-employed, maybe some of the students who are still learning at universities. So we can create some platforms so that they can learn from us without paying. I think it's one of the initiatives so that we promote the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning on managing the energy situations in different countries. Yeah, so I have
Yeah,
a skill. Maybe I can recommend. We recommend different models depending on the country. The model that I can use for Zimbabwe as a developing country is not the same that I can use maybe for United States of America or Australia. So it's different, and you have the different energy alternative sources, which are different from us here. Yeah, I can offer maybe some of the trainings, being technically or just an advice on how to deal with these situations.
yeah. I mean,
Yes.
the training and education for these underprivileged communities where they may not have access for the funding for to pay for this is definitely invaluable because that really lifts up the community itself as a whole and creates a lot of these kind of opportunities, especially with machine learning and more modern use of AI tools and things like that. That truly is invaluable. Now, Mr. Masvisa, your role as a statistical analyst really bridges the gap between data analytics and practical applications. Now, how do you envision your skills contributing to solving societal challenges, especially in fostering economic, resilience and environmental sustainability?
Okay, yeah. In terms of my skills, I use different types of skills. I have modern research method skills. Nowadays, we are using the internet and the like. So, in terms of data collection, I utilize different platforms such as Google, Microsoft Forms. You can now utilize the Google Microsoft Forms in terms of research. We engage the companies. We send our research questions via email address, and we do data analysis, data validation, data cleaning for the data, and we do our analysis whilst sitting in the offices instead of going maybe to visit each and every individual, which might be expensive in terms of management and utilizing more people. You need to hire more people who need to go to the field. But in this era now, I can do my research here, whilst in Zimbabwe, maybe for Australia, using the artificial intelligent tools, and I can monitor in terms of responses that this person maybe do a multiple response, and I'm able to resolve these using my skills so that I can end up having good database before the analysis. This is in terms of data collection. In terms of data analysis, now we are using Python programming especially, and which is easy to use. One, two, it's cheap. You don't need to pay for that platform, and it accommodates big data. And we're also using machine learning method. We have supervised learning and unsupervised learning models that we use now to analyze those data. It accommodates big data up to millions of raw data, so that instead of doing things one by one, we are now able to utilize those model on our data analysis. So it can help us to have efficient methods of analyzing, though I also complement this by using my statistical method. Some of the things, especially nowadays, you can be good on analyzing data, but you don't have the technical know-how of what constitutes the quality of data and which models to use now. So I apply those statistical methods now to check whether the data is compatible with the method that you want to use. Because most of the data can do. You can do your prediction with the data, but you don't know whether is it possible to predict those data. So you ended up coming up with the wrong prediction. So I have now technical expertise in terms of statistical methods. I have, as you can see, I have a master's in statistics, which helped me to use my statistical skills to 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 use it when applying those machine learning methods.
Yes, yes, most definitely. I
Yes.
mean, Mr. Mazivisa, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
when you look at this, it's, you can be skilled with data analysis, but using critical thinking and abilities to understand whether the data you're collecting is actually compatible with what you're trying to find out, or what you're trying to predict, is one thing altogether, and that's a total different skill set. Now, Mr. Mazivisa, thank you so much for sharing your journey, insights, and vision with us. Your passion for data-driven solutions and dedication to advancing sustainability and innovation are very inspiring. Now, we're excited to see how your expertise will contribute to ExpertGate's mission and beyond. Now, to our viewers, thank you for joining us into this insightful conversation. At ExpertGate, we connect with world-class experts, with organizations and individuals seeking innovative solutions to today's challenges. Now, whether you're looking to develop your skills or address complex problems, ExpertGate is here for you, for everyone, everywhere.